The war was finally over. Our soldier trudged home, his knapsack nearly empty. He was weary from long marches and fierce battles. Dust covered his uniform, once so smart and bright, yet, as he walked, a spark of hope flickered in his heart. Home, he thought, a place to rest, a place to start anew. He thought of the family farm, of fields waiting to be ploughed. He dreamed of warm meals and a soft bed. His steps grew lighter with each passing mile. Soon he would be home and life would begin again. The soldier hummed a little tune, trying to chase away the memories of war. He thought of his childhood, of running through the fields, carefree and happy. Those days seemed so far away now, but the thought of them brought a smile to his tired face. As the sun began to set, the soldier came across a strange sight. An old woman sat by the side of the road, her face wrinkled like a dried apple. Her eyes, though, sparkled with an odd light. "Good evening, soldier," she croaked, her voice rough as gravel. "You look like you could use some help." The soldier, wary but polite, stopped. He'd faced many dangers in the war, but something about the old woman put him on his guard. "Good evening, mother," he replied cautiously. "What might you be offering?" "I have something that can change your fortune," the old woman said, her voice dropping to a whisper. "A magic tinderbox. It can grant your every desire." She held out a small, plain box, its wood dark with age. Intrigued, the soldier reached out. He had heard tales of magic tinderboxes, but he never thought he'd encounter one in real life. Could this be the answer to his prayers, the key to a brighter future? The old woman gave the soldier instructions. "Strike the tinderbox once," she said, "and a dog with eyes like teacups will appear. He'll bring you copper coins. Strike it twice, and a dog with eyes like millstones will bring you silver. 3 times, and a dog with eyes like round towers will bring you gold." The soldier, his curiosity piqued, decided to test the magic. He found himself in a damp cellar, lit by a single flickering candle. With a deep breath, he struck the tinderbox once. A large dog materialized, its eyes glowing like embers in the darkness. As promised, it brought him a bag of copper coins. He struck the tinderbox twice, and a dog even larger than the first appeared, its eyes shining like silver dollars. This dog brought him a chest overflowing with silver. Trembling with anticipation, the soldier struck the tinderbox a 3rd time. A monstrous dog, its eyes like blazing torches, dropped a heavy coffer of gold at his feet. Section 4. A life of luxury and loss. With his newfound wealth, the soldier lived like a king. He bought a fine house, wore silk clothes, and feasted on the best food. His days were filled with pleasure and ease. He had everything he ever wanted, or so he thought. But as time passed, the soldier found that his riches didn't bring him happiness. He had no real friends, no one to share his life with. The people who flocked around him were only interested in his money. He realized that true happiness wasn't something that could be bought. One day, the soldier's fortune vanished as quickly as it had appeared. He had spent all his money and his so-called friends disappeared. Once again, he found himself alone and penniless. Despair threatened to engulf him, but then he remembered the magic tinderbox. Section 5. The Soldier's Triumph. The soldier decided to use the tinderbox's magic for a different purpose. He summoned the dog with eyes like round towers and commanded it to bring him the princess. The dog obeyed, whisking the princess away from the palace and bringing her to the soldier. The king, furious at the abduction of his daughter, imprisoned the soldier, but the soldier had a plan. He asked for his tinderbox, claiming he wanted one last wish before his execution. With the tinderbox in hand, he summoned all 3 dogs. The dogs burst into the prison, scattering the guards and terrifying the king. The soldier, with the princess by his side, escaped the prison and confronted the frightened king. The people, seeing the soldier's courage and the king's weakness, rallied behind their new leader, and so the soldier, aided by the magic tinderbox and his own cleverness, became the new king. He married the princess, and together they ruled with wisdom and kindness. He learned that true power lay not in wealth, but in courage, cleverness, and compassion. The magic tinderbox, a symbol of his extraordinary journey, became a treasured reminder that even the most ordinary person can achieve greatness.